Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the pitch notes for Pro Clubs deep dive, a deep dive into Pro Clubs news on FIFA 20. Maggie, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you, BB. We're going to check out the pitch notes right now. Hey FIFA fans, we're here today to share a preview and some details of this year's updates for Pro Clubs. We know this is a much-loved mode for many of our players, and we've been working hard to incorporate community feedback and suggestions into offering increased customizations for your virtual pro. New ways to play and providing an overall better experience for everyone who counts Pro Clubs as one of their favorite modes. Sorry, my voice is a little dry because of just crackers. Okay. Without further ado, let's dive into some of this year's changes. Customization. Creating your virtual pro is a huge part of the Pro Clubs experience, and we know how important it is for you to have as many options as possible when it comes to customizing and controlling your pros in the game. For FIFA 20, we are introducing a new avatar system that replaces player creation across the entire game, including Pro Clubs. This feature will bring new ways to design your virtual pro's visual characteristics via an improved 4-quadrant axis morphing tool, which not only allows you to morph and define each facial feature to your liking, but to also go further than ever with added morphing options, skin tones. This new system also maintains all the features from the previous Virtual Pro system, from commentary name to updated goalkeeper gloves to setting your preferred celebration set piece styles. Okay. This is kind of like generic stuff though, because like, to be honest with you, when I play Pro Clubs myself, I never really customized my character that much, like to look like me or whatever it is. I don't know if their face scan feature is any good. I think I did it like 3 or 4 years ago, and I came out looking super weird, so I just deleted it right away. But yeah, I never really like use this too much whenever I do play Pro Clubs. But maybe it'll actually be cool. Maybe you can actually, you know, set up your pro a certain way you want more than before. But honestly, like this is pretty generic. Like this is kind of like what it was before, because like I said, I never really worked with this that much. But we know that creating a player doesn't only consist of making sure they look right, and that you have been requesting new positions for your virtual pro to play in to give you more control of the way you develop your game on the pitch. In FIFA 20, from community feedback, we have added back the following positions: left forward, left mid, right wing back, left wing back. These newly added positions are also accompanied by a revitalized player progression system within FIFA 20, where choosing between different positions, heights, and weights will now have a deeper impact on your virtual pro moves and feels. It already did before, though. Stamina has also been reviewed, and we've tuned the values to create a risk versus reward system. If you invest in stamina and pace, you will sacrifice other attributes for your pro. Okay. All players will start their Pro Clubs experience at an over 80 overall rating, which is obviously good. From here, progression is earned through drop-in, league, and cup matches, with the remainder coming through player traits, which has also been revamped. We've introduced over 30 additional traits for FIFA 20 that, if paired together with specialty traits, will allow you to take customizations to the next level. They offer increased benefits to your pro, but at an increased cost and potential effect on the attributes. Dude, this is generic things right now, I think. We have worked on rebranding the mode for FIFA 20 to add to the immersion you feel when experiencing a Pro Clubs match. In FIFA 20, we've implemented broadcast features such as replay transition wipes. Oh, they actually follow. That should have been like added a long time ago, but I understand. Um, your experience to goal celebration once you score. Oh wait, did I just skip it? We've also changed how you'll experience goal celebrations with your team. Once you score a goal, you'll be able to celebrate with your entire team. This camera is the same. Unique broadcast colors. They use the same. They use the same camera transitions. Interesting. We've also changed how you experience goal celebrations with your team. Once you score a goal, you'll be able to celebrate with your entire team, as the camera will not zoom on the goal scorer, but instead stay zoomed out so you can coordinate custom celebrations with your teammates. Match types. This is important. We're bringing 2 new ways to play Pro Clubs this year: House Rules Cups and Practice Match. Really? House Rules Cups takes the popular House Rules from FIFA's kickoff mode and brings them into Pro Clubs, replacing the old Cups. House rules cups will rotate a match type every day of the week, with a different cup playable each weekend. The schedule is visible in-game, so you'll never miss your favorite cup. Practice match allows for clubs to practice individually or as a team against varied AI difficulties from beginner to legendary. In addition to the available difficulties, you can set which tactics you want to play against. Practice match AI settings. Oh, you can play against an AI now. Okay. Practice match allows for clubs to practice individually or as a team against varied AI difficulties from beginner to legendary. In addition to the available difficulties, you can set which tactics you want to play against, i.e. possession-based or high pressure, and what overall rating you want your AI opponents to be, from 80 rated all the way to 99 overall rated players. We know that this has been a highly requested feature in pro clubs, and wait, sorry. Overriding you want your AI opponents to be from 80 rated all the way to 99 overall rated. Oh, okay. So you can actually adjust the rating of the players. Okay. We know this has been a highly requested feature in pro clubs and consider this to be a valuable first step as we look to the future of pro clubs. Pro clubs requested improvements. In addition to all the new gameplay features coming for FIFA 20, which will all be present within Pro Clubs, the team has also focused on tackling some of your frustrations to give you a better overall experience. Some of the main ones that have been tackled in FIFA 20 Pro Clubs are as follows: any stamina bug, stamina drain faster for the player controlling the any position. Center back and wall, the game now places taller forwards and midfielders in the wall, so defending against free kicks. Goalkeeper set piece, having a goalkeeper as captain will no longer affect stability when your team has a set piece to take. Club trophy celebration, clubs can now watch the full cup celebration when you win. Another hot topic in the Pro Clubs community is kit clashing. This year we have added over 25 new customizable kits and over 150 crests to choose from. Alongside these additions, we have also added a pre-match kit select for all Pro Clubs matches. Once a match is found, the team captains can pick what kits their team will see locally for the upcoming match. Oh, so you can actually do that now, okay. The kits displayed represent what both teams currently have selected as their default home and away kits. The pre-match kit selection will work with our kit clashing logic in unison to help deliver the best experience free of kit clashing for players. Right, so you can actually like choose the different jerseys now. We hope you have enjoyed this preview of Pro Clubs in FIFA 20. We've had a great time working hard to develop new features and incorporate your feedback, and we are watching, listening to, and reading all the feedbacks that comes our way. The FIFA Pro Clubs dev team for more deep dives on FIFA members, pitch notes, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is good. This being able to choose the kits is good because the kit clashes are super annoying. Playing against AI, I think some people will like that. The casuals more will like that, being able to play against the AI, but not really. I feel like you play Pro Clubs to play against other people more than anything. Long range cup, I guess this is like an interesting concept, like a fun concept to put these types of cups in the Pro Clubs. So every week you try to get these cups, but I don't feel like it has that much value to it to actually do them. I don't know how often they're actually going to upgrade them too. So yeah, match types. So the camera zooms out, the camera zooms to where you're controlling, and then you can all do the celebration at the same time. Same camera angles as nowadays. Broadcast. The traits is the same thing that exists nowadays. They put 30 additional traits, but your player is going to feel the same regardless, though. More customizations to appearance. More positions. Different facial features. Honestly, like, they didn't do anything, really. I mean, they brought in features that honestly, like, other video game companies would have brought in through, like, you know, patch notes or something. Like, the thing about FIFA is that, like, these are the types of things that are so generic that should have already been in the game, where it's like, these aren't really, like, new features. This is just you adding a patch to the game. If you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be negative, but, like, Pro Clubs, there's so much you could do with Pro Clubs. Like, why haven't they added a competitive mode? Why haven't they made drop-in matches more interesting, where you have drop-in matches that are casual drop-in matches and have drop-in matches that are competitive drop-in matches where you can climb ranks as a separate pro and solo queue, double queue, triple queue, and try to get the highest rank possible or whatever, right? Like, why doesn't that concept exist yet? Right? You're using one player. It's fun. It's more fun to play competitive FIFA when you're using one player. It's way more fun. And the experience is better. The communication with other people is better, right? Especially if you have an in-game chat. Sometimes it can be toxic, obviously, but you know, there's a good experience with it too. We can play with viewers and then just like link up with them and stuff. But to be honest with you, they didn't really add anything innovating. This is like pretty. This is like very generic stuff. Like this could have been added like through a patch, in my opinion. Yeah, not really impressed. Like this, the kid stuff should have been a thing like 5 years ago. This is like really, really like simple stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, not too impressed. It's actually really disappointing. They didn't really add anything cool. They have the practice match, which I don't even know what that is. Like practice match against AI or against online. I have no idea. Yeah, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. Pro clubs has so much potential, and I feel like they don't really do anything with it. Because doing like these things, like the traits facing AI, you know, it's just not really like that crazy. I don't know. They're not. They're obviously never gonna really improve it because it's not the money maker. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna do drastic changes. People will buy this game regardless. EA has a last laugh at the end of the day, so it's not really like a big deal for them, really. But like, I understand people's frustrations, but they will never really do anything for pro clubs because if they do, it takes away the money from Ultimate Team. So it makes sense.